Final speaker represents an unstoppable force against the growing tyranny from Capitol Hill. As AG, he's brought numerous lawsuits against the unconstitutional actions of the Trump administration, and he's become a face of the fights in the courts and in the streets against fascism. Please welcome to the stage Attorney General Keith Ellison.
Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Now, beloved, I need you to quiet just for a moment. We want you to just quiet just for a moment, because what I'd like to do is just get a moment of silence for all to remember Harper and Fletcher, who were students at Annunciation, shot down, murdered, and for our beloved sister, Melissa Hortman, and her husband, Mark Hortman. Let's give them a moment of silence in memory of their tremendous contribution to our world and in the dedication that we are making today to make a world better and one that they would be proud of. Let's take a moment. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Never forget them. Always remember them. Always keep them in your heart and in your mind. And I know that you were shocked when we heard the news of these murders. But friends, make no mistake. Every time a disturbed person buys an assault rifle, some company sells an assault rifle and makes a lot of money. We don't only have a gun violence crisis, we got an oligarch crisis. We got a crisis of these oligarchs who at no point ever slow down in their ravenous pursuit for more. And that is why we are in this situation where we're fighting for our very democracy at this moment. Because these people are not satisfied with the billions that they're sitting on. They want to claim our democracy and our democratic society too. And we say, absolutely, hell no, no kings. You want to know why they just keep on taking more, selling more weapons of destruction and war? Why do they do it? They do it for greed, which is why all they ever got for me and for you is thoughts and prayers. But I'm telling you, I'm thinking and I'm praying about no kings, about real democracy, about an assault weapon ban across this nation. Friends, it is shocking, and it is a little disconcerting when you think about how this president, this wannabe king, has declared war on his own citizens in cities across this nation. Hands off Minneapolis, hands off Chicago, hands off Portland, hands off D.C. And his secret police, which is snatching our neighbors as they're wearing masks across their faces. And they should wear masks because they should be ashamed of what they're doing. But if they were legitimate at all, they wouldn't have to do that, which is why they're doing it. These secret police, mass police, kidnapping people off the streets, they said they wanted to remove people committing crimes. But do you know they've arrested plenty of American citizens already? It was always a lie. It was always a pretext. And we have to say no to it. And don't forget about the grift, friends. Don't forget about the grift now. The grift, the $400 million plane. Y'all forgot about that? Or what about the cryptocurrency boondoggle? Or what about the golf courses that he demands in exchange? Or what about the gold? He's building a ballroom at the White House while he's snatching away your Medicare? And what about the abuse of the criminal justice system? Look, Tom Homan was caught taking a $50,000 bribe and put it in a kava bag. And they don't want to even show you the video. If he didn't do nothing, let's see the video. If Epstein didn't do nothing, let's see the video. Why don't you want to see the video? Let's see it. And yet my dear friend and your dear friend, Tish James, is facing an indictment along with James Comey. This is an abuse of the criminal justice system. It's wrong, all wrong. And this guy talking about law and order and crime with his 34 felony convictions, it's ridiculous. So friends, let me just tell you, all across this country, we got people, I think there are 2,700 No Kings rallies across America right now. 2,700. There are 90 across the state of Minnesota. The big towns and the small towns. You're not alone. You are not alone. You got plenty of friends with you. And know this, they are absolutely after our democracy. And you being here, standing up for it, is the most courageous, most patriotic thing you can do. Thank you for standing and being here today. I thank you. I congratulate you for being here. And never forget that in exchange for $270 million, Donald Trump allowed Elon Musk, to run roughshod over your government and shut down programs that you need in health care and United States aid for other countries. And this tax cut this summer is nothing but a payoff to these billionaires. Basically, he took your Medicare and Medicaid and got rid of it so that he could give it the money to the billionaires. It is so evil, so wrong, and we can't stand it. And so I just want to say to you, talk to your neighbors, build this movement. We might have 2,700 rallies today, but we need 27,000 rallies tomorrow. We need to build, we need to get bigger, we need to get stronger, we need to increase more, we need to have more people involved. We want you to get involved. We can turn this thing around if we do it. You have a critical role to play. You have a role to play. We need everybody. Don't turn nobody away. If somebody you know voted for Trump, say, we forgive you, come to the rally, No Kings. All right? This is not a matter of settling old scores. This is a matter of protecting this country and all of its people right now. We can argue about stuff later. Let's fix this country right now. And friends, I want you to know that I have filed over 40 lawsuits against Donald Trump since January. I will file 40 more. And I want you to know that I'm so proud of my staff at the Minnesota Attorney General's office. We hold this dude accountable every day. I'm so proud. I want you to clap for a guy named Brian Carter who's here. Clap for Brian. Brian is probably the only dude here with a tie on, but he is a lawyer filing lawsuits against Trump every single day. Brian, thank you very much. There he is. That's my man. That's him. And he's got 3 other colleagues doing it with him every day. And we'll sue him. We will sue him. And I'm telling you, don't think that the courts aren't holding up. The district courts and the circuit courts, we have been winning about 90%. Now these guys at the Supreme Court, that's a different story. Boo is right. Let me tell you all this. On November 5th, say November 5th. November 5th. Democratic attorney generals are going to be arguing in front of the Supreme Court that this ugly, stupid, illegal, unconstitutional tariff thing is wrong and cannot stand. We will be in front of the Supreme Court saying these tariffs are illegal and wrong, and the destruction of Minnesota's soybean farmers must stop now. I'm telling you, we got to reach out to our soybean farmers, to our veterans. We got to reach out to our small business people, everyone. And we are going to argue that day that this is illegal and wrong and these tariffs must go down. And I don't want the Supreme Court to be able to just make a decision in the dark. They need to do it in the full light of day. I need you to keep watching on November 5th to see whether they stand with the American people or with the billionaires. So now let me just say, friends, elections are coming up very soon. We got them next month. Who's going to vote? You got to vote. You got to vote. Yes, we're marching. Yes, we're suing. We're also voting. Y'all ready to do some voting? I'm going to tell you, in 2026, next year, we have to deliver the highest voter turnout in the history of Minnesota and America. Don't think that we can't take it back. We can take it back, but we can't take it back divided. We got to be united. We can't take it back separated. We got to be together. We got to come together, and we've got to turn the vote out. Voting is not everything, but it's a damn important thing, and we need all of y'all to be doing it, all right? And I'm thinking about running for re-election myself, so what do y'all think? So let me just say as I wrap up, pledge, text pledge to 30319. 30319. Say it again. 30319. Text the word pledge so you can stay in touch. I love you. God bless you. Let's go take our country back.